What's up, guys, and welcome back to Project Z Garage. As you can see, today we're going to be working on the tailgate of our 2010 F-150. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing this tailgate assist on the 2010 F-150. This fits all F-150s from 2004 to 2014. It's from Deezee, is the name of the company that makes these. And they're pretty good. So, I mean, as far as what I see so far, we haven't done the install yet, but I do want to show you what's in the package. As you can see, it comes with color directions and step-by-step instructions on how to do it. This is all that it comes with the kit. It's the shock. This is a set tool to put the riv nut that you need to on the side of the tailgate to screw in. This is the other panel that will go where the cable for the tailgate attaches to the bed. A little bit of Loctite and the nut that needs to go in too. Some other tools you will need is a 10mm and a 13mm wrench. There we go. Also, you're going to need a M5 Allen wrench and a T50 Torx. If you don't, they provide one in the kit, but honestly it's not the greatest, and especially working on my truck, it was a pain. And it's better if you can get a socket that has the T50 torque wrench end on, so that you can get this nut off, because that thing is on there with, I don't know, Loctite or whatever it's on with. It was hell to get off, and I think you're just going to end up rounding it off if you just try to use this tool. So definitely, if you plan on getting this kit, get yourself a T50 socket. This way you can put enough torque on it to get it off. Now, first off, you're going to have to take this cable off from the bed, so you can unscrew that. It has a little tab here with like some spring steel. You could use a wrench or something to get under behind it and lift it up, and then just lift the tailgate up and it'll slide off. Alright guys, so we're going to start taking this off. WD-40 is your friend. I would say if you could spray into this corner here to get behind to hit the nut, or you can take the tail light off. It's two 8mm nuts, and you can take this rear brake light off so you can see the back of this bolt. But if you can get a tube in there with the WD-40, you can spray it and get it off. So take that off. Get the adapter plate here, line it up, put that in. Now, I'm not going to do this fully tight, because we will need to adjust it a little. Still moving. You're also going to need a measuring tape, because this is going to be the lock, kind of like a cert nut that's going to be pushed into the side of the bed here, like that. And they provide the tool to do it, and you'll need a measuring tape so that you can unscrew this nut to the distance it needs to be. I think it's 3/4 of an inch. Let me just double check. Yep. So you're gonna measure from this washer here to that nut. It needs to be 3/4 of an inch. So we're gonna take the nut cert tool. We're gonna put a 10mm ratchet on the bottom here, and if you have a M5 Allen head, and then you're gonna start unscrewing it, and you're going to keep measuring it. You want the tape measure to go from this washer here to, I believe, the top of the nut, you want that to be 3/4 of an inch. So I think you should do it the other way. See how they did it there? We have 3/4 of an inch. Alright guys, if you can see there, I put a mark on the top of the nut. You only want to go about 9 turns to set this nut in here. So you got to be careful. You don't want to go too much. I think they say you need to go about 9 turns. If it's still loose, you could go 1 or 2 more turns, and then you got to recheck and make sure that it's tight and that it doesn't rotate. So what we're gonna do here is, I don't have a long like T-bar 5mm of these Allen heads, so I'm just gonna use my socket wrench and just to hold it in place. You're not gonna turn this, you're only turning the nut, and I'm just gonna move it to the back there, and you're turning clockwise. So I have it straight up, and I'm just gonna go that's 1. That's going to be 2. That's going to be 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. 7. 8. And that's gonna be 9. So we're gonna loosen this and just see if that moves or if it can rotate. That looks good. So I don't think we need to go the extra 1 or 2 turns. I think that should be more than enough. And then we can move on to our next step on removing the nutsert and all these washers and things like that. Alright, let's loosen that. I think we can just unscrew this. And I believe that should set the nutsert in place. Move it out, as you can see. The nutsert's set and it's in there good. I think we're alright. This isn't turning or it's not moving, so that's perfect. Guys, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this bolt here, the ball mount, and we're going to put a little of the Loctite on it. If we can get this off. Okay, we're going to have to clip this, and then we'll put a little bit of Loctite on this, and then we're going to start screwing it in the side. Alright guys, so you're gonna tighten that nut, that ball nut, ball mount on the side of the tailgate. It's like 8 foot-pounds. I think just hand tight. Don't go too crazy on it. You don't want to pull the that rib nut out of the side of the tailgate. And then we're gonna level this off. Make sure it's even, like smooth on this, and then we're just gonna tighten that T50 Torx nut all the way in. So that's torqued all the way down, just, you know, tight. Don't go too crazy. And then next, which is cool, I don't know if all of them do this, but they give you this sheet of plastic. I guess it's like I don't know what they call this. What do you would call this? I'm gonna probably butcher the name. Mylar. It's just a sheet of plastic that you're gonna put on the side of the tailgate and under the mount here. So it's gonna, one piece is gonna go there, and one piece is gonna go over here, and that's gonna stop any type of abrasion from the shock as it goes up and down, in case it gets loose. So as long as you do everything tight, you shouldn't have a problem. But this is more of a safety precaution. If it ever gets loose and is moving around, it won't scratch either your tailgate or your bed when you open and close the tailgate. All right guys, back to the easy part. We're gonna install this back on. Let me move you guys a little bit there so we can just show you how this goes. Push down and pull back. That locks that in place. The easy lift, the way it looks in the pictures, is that the part that's attached to the body of the shock goes on this side, and you should just need to push it on and lock that in place. And then the bottom part here adjusts, and then you're gonna lift the tailgate up so that this can hook onto it. There we go. Oh. Giving me a little bit of a hard time. There we go. And then you're gonna push them on each side. That one's on. This one's on. Let's test it out. You can see the tailgate in there. Sorry for the noise. Hold on, let me wait till that passes. Alright guys, let's try that out. Pop the trunk. And woo, look at that. Look how much easier that goes down. It doesn't slam. You don't have to worry about it hitting you when you have stuff in your hand. And it still works the same. It doesn't really provide upward help, but it closes easy, no problem, and it allows the tailgate to fall down nice and easy. So really cool, not crazy expensive. It's a nice option to add to the F-150, and especially when with the bed cover going on, that's going to help us. So that's really cool. Well, don't mind all those tools there. We just are going to have to put in a piece of sticky tape. We're going to wipe this down with some alcohol so that it sticks better. And we're going to put one here and one on the other side, and we should be good. Alright guys, that's the end of this install. If you like it, hit the like, share, subscribe button so we can start building our crew and the followers for the page. And I appreciate you guys coming and checking out my channel, and we'll catch you in the next video.